wider family, and then to the nation as a whole. We have obligations towards each other because we are identified with a group. But how can you be identified with a nation today that could be comprised of whites, Pakistanis, Indians, blacks, West Indians, and every piece of licorice all sorts around the globe? You can't identify with a community that is comprised in that way. That is why they've got anarchy in America. That is why they've got such much crime in America, because what is an American? An American is simply a person who lives in a geographical area defined as the United States and draws welfare from the American welfare system. And that's all that being American means today, because there's no such thing as an American nation anymore. And we are going towards the point where there will be no such thing as a British nation anymore. There will just be about 60 or so million people living in an area called the United Kingdom. It'll be a disunited kingdom before very long, the way they're going, but it is the United Kingdom at the moment. So there's no pride, there's no identification, therefore there are no moral obligations towards one another. Dysfunction. And the final aspect of this dysfunction is the fact that the system under which we live, the system of the 20th century, liberal democracy as they call it, simply is failing to produce the leaders that are needed to lead us into a new age. Every successive government, whether it be in Britain, America, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, anywhere else around the white world, the quality of leaders seems to get less with every change. With every new leader elected, the quality seems to get worse. I didn't think way back in the 1960s that there could ever be a more pathetic Prime Minister than Harold Wilson, until I saw John Major. And you know, believe it or not, the next leader of this country, so-called, will probably make John Major look like a giant. That is the measure of our politicians. There is something wrong with a system that raises the weakest, stupidest, and least capable people to the positions of greatest influence and power. Now, it is all these things which people observe here in France, Italy, Austria, and elsewhere